Starting recording. Alright. I'll do a quick thing. We're going to go cyanide, powerline, cyanide, Google, YouTube. Alright. Should be good enough. I think that's everything. Justin, whenever you are ready, my friend.
Oh, I'm doing it.
So?
Sorry, my energy levels have also depleted.
That's totally fine, my friend.
It's late, and we did a lot of healing in isolation.
It is. Alright, are you ready for this? So...
Stories, names, characters, and incidents portrayed are fictitious. Player discretion is advised. Is it that
yeah.
graphic?
Future Ben, zoom in on this. Welcome, everybody, to Life, the Game of Chance, on Off the Map Gaming.
Should I go full screen?
Yeah, why not? There we go. Click to born.
I'm yellow.
Congratulations, you are a male born in a countryside in Asia. As years pass by, your desire to leave the paddy fields for the city grows stronger.
Oh my gosh. That's racist.
Do you choose to stay in the countryside with your family and friends, or go to the city?
I need a mouse pad. So...
Yeah, I know. In this crowded country, you're not the only one wanting to thrive in a shining city. In order, you need an internal passport. Someone proposes you a counterfeit one. Do you take it? You prefer not to get into trouble and wait for the formalities to get taken care of by the local government. After nearly a year, your situation has not evolved. Do you keep waiting for the passport? Alright, news about the passport will never arrive and you'll be stuck in your village, always daydreaming of the city. You'll live a long life, always haunted by your wish to become a city dweller. Life doesn't have to be a game of chance. Be tolerant and compassionate with others. Give opportunities to unprivileged ones. A major part of what you are and what you have is due to where you were born. You never deserve it all. Do you want to give it another shot? Click to born. Oh, you got the black guy.
Dark white.
What?
We're not racist.
That's
Dark white.
super racist. All right, you're a black male born in Africa.
As a brilliant student, you're sent to the U.S. for an exchange. After graduation, you are offered a job in the U.S., but your family insists you come back to your homeland and take over the family business. You fly back to your home country. Fuck that.
All right.
This first job doesn't work out, but you're a talented graduate and start looking for another job. You start sending your resume to many companies.
Slow down.
You put your picture on your
rush.
curriculum.
Especially since we're only a minute 2.
Okay. Finding a job appears to be surprisingly difficult, knowing that you're really qualified and that all your friends found a job quickly. You settle for a job you're overqualified for and are forced to live in a neighborhood that is getting worse year after year. Do you choose to purchase a gun?
Oh, I remember this part.
Despite the neighborhood, you feel that the gun protects you and your delightful family. One day, you come back from work earlier and pick up your 6-year-old daughter to enjoy the afternoon with her.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
As you play hide and seek, she finds your gun in your cupboard. While trying not to alarm her, you playfully ask her to give it to you. The weapon is too heavy for her. She drops at your feet. It's a direct hit. You slowly die by losing your blood and trying to appease your terrified daughter.
So you're saying that by dropping
Well,
the
let's
gun,
click
it
the
goes
board,
off?
boys.
I want to try that one again, but we don't get a gun. That would be interesting.
I'm a female born in Europe. My parents are getting a divorce. Do you want to live with my mother? I'll consult you guys now. What do you think I should do?
I don't know. Honestly, I've played through this game in every iteration of it, so
You would be giving spoilers.
Exactly. I like when you don't live with your mother the best. I'll say that much.
My dad has 2 jobs to meet my needs. I miss my mom a lot. I spend time with my best friend Rose. Do I experiment with her? Absolutely. I find that I like it. I find out my father's homophobic. I hide it during my whole teenage years, but one day he finds us flirting. He cuts ties with me. I marry Rose. You start a filmmaking company to make documentaries about gender inequality. You receive threat letters from homophobic groups. Do you continue your struggle for your rights? Sounds like I'm gonna get murdered if I do.
It's hard to say.
Rose leaves me. You die old with a boring life. So does your gender.
So does Rose. Unnoticed for many more years after the end of your filmmaking career.
Oof.
You want to go again?
Yeah. Cool, so I'm Asian again.
Okay, so you're the male born in Asia. Do you stay in the countryside or do you go to the big city? You decide to fully embrace your agrarian life and focus on your crops. Rice is great, but you also like chicken. Do you want to leave the paddy fields to take care of your own army of chicks? Who wouldn't, right? Turns out that your army of chicks becomes a literal one. Your production is growing year after year, and you think about selling your poultry products to more customers. You can export your product internationally. Do you prefer to limit yourself to your national market? So that is the international one, is the X, and okay, you decide to fully embrace globalization and start renting tankers to export your poultry products. However, due to some international trade conflict between your country and others, your products are banned from every accidental
country.
I think that might be a typo. Accidental country due to safety standards and brand issues. The loss of your product will not only hinder your business, but also your reputation.
I'm not doing well.
Forever.
Let's click to born.
Click to born, baby.
Cool.
Oh, you got the black guy again.
I'm black again.
It's the good one.
Back in black. I hope that wasn't in poor taste, guys.
I don't think so. Do you fly back home to your... Okay. Do you want to read this one?
I go back to my homeland and take over the family business. Things are going well. So well that people start to see me as a visionary that could do a lot more for this country. Do I listen to them and begin a political career?
You are in Africa. That is your home country.
I start a dazzling career in politics and quickly become the youngest local official. One day, a well-dressed man asks to share coffee. It presents a lot of convincing arguments and asks you to stop supporting a proposal for new regulations. You are already thinking about not supporting them. At the end of the meeting, he leaves a suitcase full of banknotes behind. Do you take it? I feel like I'm gonna go to prison if I do.
Yeah, you might, or you might just get away with it.
Morally, I wouldn't.
Okay, well then don't.
My integrity proceeds and people praise you for this incorruptibility. However, you will never be able to make any significant change to your country since others quickly sideline me for my Okay.
You die broke? Nice. Proud of you.
I'm Asian again.
So proud of you being Asian. Do you want to stay in the country?
Fuck off, family.
Alright. So you're going for the passport.
I need a passport. Someone offers you a counterfeit, sure. It allows me to reach a city, but I get robbed while asking for directions. Without the passport, it's impossible to ask for a job or benefit any services in the city. I have to engage in the black market to survive. You can work for an accidental industrial group. Do you take the job?
Alright.
I enter the complex, and as the metal gates close behind me, I get the feeling I'll never be outside again.
Oh no.
In fact, there are no ways to get out of the facility. Everything is on site. Life is comfortable the first couple weeks, but I quickly realize the work hours are barely bearable. One day I'm too tired and having missionaries crush my arm. Since I'm not able to work, they fire me. Fuck you.
What? No, read the end, man. We're doing a show here.
I've read through the end already.
Well, what? No, you didn't. Well, you need to read it out loud. Come on, man. Be an entertainer. Anyway.
First job doesn't work out. I start sending my resume.
Hold on. To many companies, do you put your picture on your curriculum? You find a job immediately and start making more money than you could imagine. It is time to do something big with it. One day, you pass by a shiny sports car store. Do you stop there? Why not? You know, you have more money than you know what to do with. You take very good care of your shiny sports car. One day, as you drive at night to go pick up your friend at the airport, you get pulled over. The sensation of speed was great, and you were in a rush to meet your old friend from school. You reach for your papers in your pocket as the police officer approaches the window of your car. Considering your fancy car, the officer mistakes you for a burglar. As you put your hand in your pocket, you get shot and die. The officer inferred you had a gun. And after his trial, he will be acquitted of all his charges.
Thanks, America. This I've already read.
Yeah, no, you can leave that part. It's just like, you know, the end.
What the fuck is this game? I'm pink. Am I just American? Europe, that's right.
Yeah, this is your, do you want to live with your mom this time? Alright. Your mom is lacking money. She's depressed.
Do I work hard at school to make her happier? No.
Oh, wow.
I fail my studies but have fun with so much people during parties. I start smoking and drinking at a young age. One of my friends is successful in the business. He offers me a job in modeling. You earn a living by making photos for ads and magazines. At 24, I get pregnant after a party. Do you get an abortion to continue modeling?
You keep the baby. Marry the father. You don't have your husband.
Don't love him.
You don't love him, but you stay with him, and to prevent the child from living the same childhood of yours, you'll be a desperate housewife until your death.
Cool.
What? Is this game making you sad?
Is that the whole point of it?
Yeah.
Is there any good ending? Just tell me now.
Well, I mean,
Depends on
like,
what you mean by good ending.
the Asian guy gets kind of a good ending if you do the right thing with the poultry farm. But, like, there's a lot of stuff.
I don't buy any car and chose to put the money in a very secure pension. Years later, a terrible financial
Girl
crisis.
has a kind of a good ending.
It wipes out all of your economies. Your former job as a banker prevents you from finding a new one, and you die thinking about all the sports cars you could have afforded at some point.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
So, in other
Who
words,
took the time to fucking make this?
it's not that hard of a game to make. It probably took him like 3 days. I'd say the hardest bit of coding in this entire game is the eye tracking, and that's like 3 lines of code.
I don't take the job. I'm not really sure I could get out of it and decide to work as a construction worker. Conditions are tough and the job is dangerous, but at least I get to see the city in its full glory. I spend my days outside and start coughing inexplicably.
You'll die
Really?
from an undiagnosed lung cancer caused by the environmental pollution. Oof. Wait, what was that? That was Asian male.
Asian male went into the city and didn't take the job.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I know the route I'm going to go this time.
Okay, well, tell us what it is. 'Cause-
Political career, yes.
Okay.
But then the guy got
Oh.
coffee, I'm going to take the banknotes.
All
I
right.
accept the bribe and quickly become one of the most powerful political leaders, but also one of the most corrupted. I'll even get elected president of the country. However, after an attempt at constitutional reform to stay longer in office, I'll get shot during a violent military coup. I haven't really played the European girl many times.
That's true. I wasn't able to play the black guy a lot.
Really?
Like, I was only able to get like 3 runs out of him, but I got Asian male and European girl like all the time.
Oops, clicked the wrong thing.
It's life. It's a game of chance.
Trying to travel incognito, the country incognito. Get arrested
get
without
arrested.
papers. Quickly condemned and deported to a labor camp, dying of exhaustion. Can I stop being born as not the British girl?
Oh my
gosh.
god.
Right?
Is there anything else that we haven't done with him? I feel like we've done everything with this guy, right? Do
I
you
won't
choose-
purchase a gun.
Oh, right. The neighborhood is not that dangerous after all. Your work hours are taking their toll on your health. To sustain the rhythm and provide for your family, you find comfort in food. Unfortunately, your life is shortened by your weight, and you pass away after a brutal stroke.
Great.
Hey, everybody's got to die, man. The nature of which...
Oh my fucking god. It's just these two.
I mean, like, at some point, you got to think, like, maybe they should have added a couple more people to this game, you know?
I spend my days in paddy fields one morning. Government official comes to inspect, and he deems it too low compared to other villages in the region. I realized by using GMOs, I can multiply crops and provide a better life for fellow villagers. You switch to GMOs, why the fuck not? Make wonders for your village. You realize the seeds are not modified to make more crops. To withstand the fantastic weed killer that comes with them. A few years after the switch, the children and elderly experience more and more dizziness or memory loss. My family will...
You die of cancer, weed killer that you used every day.
Can I get the British girl already? Finally.
All right. Do you want to live with mom or dad? We did the you didn't study with the mom route, and we did the you didn't continue your filmmaker, or no, you experimented with your friend on the father route.
Well, let's try that route again.
Okay. Do you experiment with her? You try to distance yourself from her. You also find out that your father is homophobic, so you quickly stop seeing Rose altogether. Years later, you find a man really nice to you, but you're not that into him. He proposes to you. Do you marry him? You do not marry him. After many one-night stands and other flings, you realize that you will never be happy with anyone. After a mediocre attempt at working in the film industry, you'll die alone, accompanied only by your faithful cat named Rose. Oh, you became a saddled Catwoman. Yikes. You know, we're pretty much there. Do you want to...
Yeah, let's just...
Do you want to end the episode here?
Bye.
Okay. Hey, what? So sad. Please like and subscribe, or, you know, I won't be compassionate to you, and... Okay, so, before we sign off...
The game's trash.
Do you get what the game is trying to teach you, though?
That...
I mean, it's very on the nose, isn't it?
That there's no perfect choices in life.
There's no perfect choices in life, but, you know, just don't be a dick, I guess, is most of it.
Your mother tells you you're the best. You graduate with a film degree. Do you want to become a filmmaker? Sure.
And this game has a lot of political statements, but, like, this is a gaming channel. I'm not going to get into those. Sorry. Go check out my Twitter if you want to find out.
Wow, that one was the darkest.
Whoa, what was it?
Once your mom eventually dies of illness, since she was the only person that was ever actually supportive, you commit suicide.
Oh my god. Yeah, this game is really depressing, so I think we're going to sign off for now. We'll see everybody tomorrow. A little more Alien Isolation. Also, we're going to mention in that video that we played Mario 3D World. We didn't do that today because I don't have any controllers for it. So, anyway, bye!